I'm already live. Hi everybody, how's it going? It's been a wild ride. I feel my lighting is kind of messed up. Give me a second. If I can do this. Okay, this should be more bright. Hey Giggles, go Mahar. It's so funny. It's one of you two has not gone to sleep yet, and the other one already woke up. Actually, I didn't even start on this screen. Yeah, I mean, I want to start by taking a look at yesterday's live stream, depending on the time zone. Hey, Hellgrind, how's it going? Also, I really need to make this guy. I don't know. I don't know of a nice way to say I need to chop off his lip so he can't live stream anymore. So I'm just not gonna try. I'm looking for my YouTube channel. I'm just gonna look at Bite Me Games. I feel like this is stupid. I want to look at yesterday's live stream. This one. Was it yesterday's one? Yeah. So this was 1.5 days ago, I guess, 36 hours ago, because we started at 7:30. I want to look at what the Steam number was when we started. Look at this guy. Where does he pull up Steamworks? Does he not pull up Steamworks? No way I'm not pulling up Steamworks. That's like my #1 thing. Riveting content, guys. Where does Marnix pull up his Steamworks? I guess I don't. Really? There's no shot. It's like the #1 question I get. What about the trailer stream? This was a really good stream, guys, that nobody wanted to watch, but there are some value bombs in here. Come on, where's my Steamworks? Do I just not look at my Steam wishlist anymore? I want to have a point to compare with here. Okay, so this was 2.5 days ago. So what is that? 60 hours? Come on, show me the wish lists. Hi, Infernates. How has your launch been going as well? Didn't I have Steamworks open here? Yeah, here. Come on, show me the Steamworks. Okay, so we're gonna go to wishlist. This was me 2 days ago. For MO98, 17,300. Okay. 17,300. So now we are at 17,934. The graph has been pretty good. Made it, so I'll still at work. You're working late, Peter. Yeah, so our wishlists have gone from about 100-ish a day to now the last 2 days. They've been climbing quite a bit. Now, I don't think this is going to last long. I think it's going to go down again tomorrow. But still, you know, we take whatever we can get, and it's been very nice to see that this has gone up. So, where do these wish lists, better yet, come from? They come from 2 points, mainly. I mean, both are the same. They come from our release trailer. So we made this one on stream 2 days ago. You can see the entire process there. And in that stream, you can see me write the email to game trailers that then came to, well, get uploaded a few hours ago. I think 12 hours ago at this point. It's in at 8,000 views now. And I think if we take a look here at videos, where are we here? MO98, we are kind of clowning on most of the other games released otherwise. So like, okay, these are very recent, but like few hundred. 2.6k, 3k, and then bam, 8k, 3k, 3k, 3. Like this, I don't know what happened here. 1k, 2k, 1k. So only Zoocosis has beat us currently in terms of like views. So that's been going on, and also we got some views on the Bite Me Games channel. I think I can just look here, Bite Me's games. This one. This one has also like 2.3k views. So yeah. Hey, Petit Pois. How's it going? So yeah, we have like 10,000 views on the trailer, which converts to about, I guess, if I had to combine these two numbers, 500 wish lists, 400 wish lists, something like that. No other content creators really have picked up on the game. Like, I keep checking because this guy did claim a Steam key, Idle Cup. He's just not releasing anything right now. I'm hoping the moment that he releases, it's going to go well. More wish lists. The number that I'm saying to myself now, that's kind of like the goal for release, would be 25k, which I think is doable. I'm not fully certain. I mean, it should be doable at least. So yeah, there have been a lot of like hellos also in the meantime over on chat. CG Plays played my game recently. Hi Bart, how's it going? Which one of the games, Crownbound or the incremental one? Is that incremental one even out? I know you were working on one. Seems to be incremental. No, he played the demo. Okay. God, these thumbnails make it so hard for me to find whichever your game is supposed to be. Ah, this one, yeah. One with fog. Arcane Plunder, that's indeed it. When is it coming out? It's solo dev that started from Unity Engine, then with this game to Kendo. It's coming out soon. You're talking about Escape from Tarkov, right? Is it out? Did it come out? I saw it in Popular coming. Oh, Road to Vostok, sorry, not Escape. It is out. Wow, it has 1,000 reviews already, and it just came out, right? Oh, 7th. So it came out a day ago. Still very, very good performance. 81%. So still close, but it's nice. What's your opinion on Rogue Knight? Had 7k wishlist and flopped brutally. I've never heard of it before. I think it's gonna be art style, isn't it? But 7k wishlist still. Question is, where do the wishlists come from? Because I think if these Green November games... This is also such a cursed game, Realms of Madness. I also like how this is the only game he's bundled with, because Realms of Madness is another Bite Me Viewer game that just tragically underperformed. What the hell is Advonger? What are they bundled with? Oh, opening. Oh, it's their other studio name. Hull Tutti Gaming, he's on our list. He also already covered MO98 during the Steam Next Fest. And I think Skagacalypsis also is on there. I'm still checking the localizations. Yeah, I think they had like 40,000 wishlists, this Realms of Madness, and then 30 reviews. The guy was like, what the fuck happened? I'm still scared this is gonna happen to us as well, which would be very tragic. Because you can see here, like, also 2,000 followers. I think here it's like very easy. Also, like, even if like on your screenshot you have clipping text, I'm not sure. Chat overlay seems bugged. Why is it bugged? Ah, it does seem bugged. I'm not sure why. Because it seems to be running behind. Let me just clear it and let's hope it's gonna be fixed. Who knows? Hey Benjamin, how's it going? Gather, build, explore, quest, and survive a zombie apocalypse. It's in a medieval fantasy world. Unlock permanent upgrades with the heads of zombies. I think it's just a maybe too simplistic game as well. This is what songs there could have been. Hi Mike. Nice to see you here as well. Oh, this is at the bottom. I don't know if this is song. I think Songs Over Jade is a way higher level of jank still compared to this. Maybe it's wishlist inflation. I think it's kind of like, you know, there is a certain level you can just buy wishlists. You know, not like you can genuinely buy wishlists from like shady sites. That's not what I mean here, but also like you can just like force Reddit ads basically. Oh, they have a whole cinematic 3-minute trailer. And then maybe they wouldn't convert as well. This one got a lot of like different sources. This got like a lot of wishlists also from what's the guy's name, like Splattercat or Wonderbots, one of those two. They joined like OTK Game Fest. So they had a lot of ways they got the wishlists. How long was it in development for, Rogue Knight? I have no idea. Seems their first post was February 2024. Wait, is Rogue Knight your game as well? No way, right? But hey, Robin. No, Grey November Games is different. Price could be the issue. I think price isn't the issue here. Yeah, Realms of Madness. I think he cursed himself by bundling with you. Is what was my thesis. The curse of a wishlist is converted 1% if you bundle with Realms of Madness. Which I hope is not the case. This is cute though. Also a dumb thing, but I feel like Steam is updating their UI. And like their Zukosis also has an actual update now. Yeah. This one is still... This game kind of didn't perform as well as I expected. Also, so these are Belgian developers. That's why I've kind of been following it. Where I feel like their reviews... the review count is not as high as I expected. Like, they still made good money. Right now, $500,000. But for 200,000 wishlists, I guess 27,000 players, I feel like they have a very low review ratio. I'm not sure. Like, this game is a big hit financially if you're a solo developer, but I know these guys. They're not solo developers. They're I think they actually laid off half of their team. Game industry layoffs. There was like sheet tracker or something here. I think they were in here. I just look up Happy. Was it in 2024? Happy Volcano. Yeah, so they did lay off parts, but then they rehired again because they got external investment from a VC, I think. And then they got the publisher. They got fuck tons of wishlists, but I feel like they didn't massively convert. Anyways, oh, they have a digital art book even. What is the art? Can you see what the art book is like? This is just screenshots from the game. Oh well. Tahulululu. Tahulululu. Hey man, I started game deving 2.5 months ago and your content is great inspiration. Thank you. Thank you for watching as well. So yeah. What scares me are games with good amount of wishlists and good reviews, but they still flop. That's what scares me as well. Of like... what's happening. Do you think incremental games are saturated? I don't think they are saturated. I think we were talking about this earlier. I think incremental is just such a huge genre, where we are releasing on the same day as All Hail the Orb, this game. And it's like, technically we are the same genre. All Hail the Orb and then MO98. Both incremental games. I think incremental is just such a wide array of games. Because then also if you look at like this game compared to like a game about feeding a black hole, it's also an incremental game, but once again, a very different style. Bad incrementals are saturated, maybe. Hey, Dark Code Fluff, how's it going? So yeah, I did not play Scritchy Scratchy. I haven't played much lately. Well, except the viewer demos, that's it. They're all pretty short. Yeah, that's what the guy was talking about. The developer of Feeding My Manhole. Growing My Manhole, sorry. Where he was also like, yeah, I don't care that it's a saturated genre because people like to still play it no matter what Reddit says, basically. So yeah, you can get a lot of genre, because like the next game we want to make is also going to be technically an incremental game, but it's going to be hella different once again. God, I'm looking at like these games and I feel like I'm getting skill tree anxiety. I'm looking at like some of these other games in their skill tree and I'm like, mine is not that big. You know, do you guys have it where you look at something or like, mine isn't that big? Like, you know, our skill tree is surprisingly tiny in comparison to like these ones. Maybe I'm still gonna add more skill tree stuff. But on the other hand, I don't want to just do like dumb skill tree either. I don't know. Performance anxiety. I just am scared of like, I think the game is going to be good, M198 on release. I think the problem would be that people just do not like the game design or whatever. Skill tree incremental already exists in credit. Let me just look up tree. There is an incremental game about it, like that is just the tree. It's of course a way to, I don't know the exact name, but there is an incremental game about a giant like skill tree. I think my chat really is just dead because it's kind of stuck again. I think I'm gonna have to download a new version because it just died again. Which is not ideal. Okay, chat is gonna be gone for a while. That's almost how you use it instead of the size. Yeah. It didn't download it, did it? Social stream. Ninja. Download. Windows. I think I just ended it too quickly. Give me a second. So yeah, I think like in terms of like bugs, I don't expect too many. I'm just scared of like people will just be like, oh, this wasn't what we expected. Especially also with like, you know, we had the giant well-performing trailer. And I'm like, my fear is of like, did we miscommunicate what the game is gonna be? Are they gonna be like, this is not enough? Because it's like, we've done playtest and people do like it, but it's still like, you know, there's this gnawing feeling of like, but maybe not. What do I know? I wanna install this. Will MO98 beat Tangy TD? I don't think so. I don't think that's really reasonable either. Because you also have to keep in mind Tangy TD, oh, Jesus Christ, is a way higher priced game as well at $10. Or like 10 euros. I don't know how many dollars as well. Yeah, that's the thing as well of like the demo feedback has also been good. So yeah, I wouldn't mind Tangy TD performance, of course, but I'm not really expecting that because this is 700,000, something like that. Our game is going to be cheaper. It's like also, what is it? Game about feeding. What is Aramis at right now? That's like 1 million gross revenue. So they got the chocolate tier, which is solid as well. Would I like these numbers? Yeah. Would I see them happening? No. Is I guess what it comes down to. I feel like wishlist velocity is also not really a how to market a game term, but is it game? Nah, there's another guy who does like game industry. He has also a newsletter. I'm gonna find it. I don't know who anymore. No. I forgot. There's like another game dev guy who does like all of the reviews, and he has like his own platform. Is it the guy behind VG Insights? Simon Carles, I think is the name. Yes, this guy. Game Discover Co. This guy focuses a lot on velocity in like his posts. So run social stream. What's the game price again? So the game price, I think I'm going to leave it at this. I think I'm going to change regional pricing a little bit. I don't know actually. I'm just going to put it in Notepad so it's easier to show all three. Don't save. So the idea is base game. So base game is going to be $6.99 with a 20% discount. So like realistically, it's going to be more like, what is it going to be like $5.49, I guess. And it's always going to go on discount for the most time. Then the soundtrack is going to be $2.99, 10% launch discount is the current idea. So it's going to be like, I mean, whatever. And then we have a supporter pack, which is going to be $4.99, which will be no discount. Because I think it doesn't really make sense to have a supporter pack and then discount the supporter pack. Because it's like, what's the point of the supporter pack, basically? This is kind of the thing. I was debating for a long time, like $5.99 or $6.99. But I kind of regret pricing too low with Kyoto Anomaly, I think, where the sheer quantity of games that you need to sell, like if we make the game $1 more expensive, which would be like 15% or something, I guess, we're not going to sell 15% less copies, basically. And I think it's still a fair price, especially assuming that's why we are doing like the steeper discount on launch. Compared to the 10%, I'm like, oh, let's do 20%. So this would actually be 79, I guess, then. Because otherwise the take home just gets so low. how about price in the supporter pack? So its price adds up to $9.99 with the release discount. So actually it gets more complicated because we also have bundles. That's another reason we have so many bundles. If the bundles eat into like this as well, it just doesn't make sense. So you can get the gold edition is going to be an additional, let me check. We have like a bundle that's all three at the same time. The MMO98 Gold Edition, which is the soundtrack, supporter pack, and base game with an extra 15%. So this would be 10% off would be to 30 cents less, to 69. So then you're looking at $5.79 to 69 and $4.99, which is a subtotal of, I'm just gonna calculate this. 579 to 69 499 of 1347. But then that one, once again, is also going to get the minus 15%. How do you do discounts? 15% of this is going to be like $11, I guess. I'm not sure. 1150. So that's kind of the thing of like, after you factor in all of the discounts and the bundles and all of those things, take home isn't that much. So like gold edition without bundle. So the no bundle price would have been $6.99, $2.99, $4.99. So 5, 8. I'm not gonna make the supporter pack $10 because it's not that worth it, I would say. For $5.99 times, I think there's a difference in like how you I don't know exactly, but there's like a difference. If I say $6.99, it's not times 0.8, but it's, I think, $6.99 divided by 1.2. There's like two ways. I think this is the one that does the discounts. So it would be 1347 divided by 115. I'm not sure. It's too, my math is too fucking hard. Maybe you should charge more for some bonus content like new game modes or music. That's the point of the soundtrack. Can you see it in Discounts Manager? I think you can't see discounts for games that aren't out yet. Am I missing something? This is just like my current discounts. Like you can't set up discounts for your games. Oh, for your current game. Here it's see discount history. I mean old games. I still have no idea what you're talking about, Bart. I'm just confused. You can see the deepest discounts. Overtime anomaly was $5.99, but we never did something $6.99. I guess I see what you mean. Okay, well. So yeah, the calculation, 7, this is 10. It's basically 14.97 if we don't do the discounts of like the individual games. And then just picking up the bundle would be... This is too much. From 497 divided by 1.15. So still would be like 13. So you're never going to actually be paying full price. And with all of those discounts like factored in, I feel like $6.99 is the good number for what I actually want to get. Because we're doing so many bundles with other incremental games. Some of them are very big. A lot of them will already include like a 10% discount on top of the 20% launch discount. And even if there's no discount active at that point, it's still a 10% discount and the Steam cut and then taxes and all of those things. So that's kind of how I ended up with $5.99. Okay. The company is in Belgium, so we pay taxes to Belgium first. That's the thing that matters. Also, when I mention taxes, it's like the VAT, which is something that Steam handles for you. Like if you go to reports and then like February. So what I mean is like, okay. Okay, so you can see here, like, let's take, you can see, okay, average price units sold. So chargebacks is one thing, net units sold, gross sales, and then minus chargebacks. And then Steam collects VAT for you. So the money we get, we do not need to individually go to every other country and be like, here's your VAT of game sales in Japan or whatever. So then like, you know, the net number is a lot lower. And then depending on where you live, and if your country has a treaty with the US, so it says like US share versus total. Sometimes Steam will, if you don't have a good treaty, I think, Mike, you have it with Malaysia, you have to pay another 30% or something of this US share to the, oh, it's not screen shared actually. Oopsie. Okay, so let's try this again. Yeah, so like if your country doesn't have a tax treaty, this 3K would once again lose lose $1,000 then, just to like the government in the US. Belgium and Japan, Belgium and US have a tax treaty, which means that we can't get all of these. We have to pay 0% US withholding tax is the term for it. Yeah, additional 30% for games sold to US citizens for your country. So that's kind of the issue. I also like how you can see how the US dollar has shifted in the recouped Steam Direct fees. Of like sometimes it's $88, and then sometimes it's $100. Yeah. You just have to fill in like, I'm in this country, I don't live in the US, I don't like develop on my game in the US and like a few other things, and then you get that 0% basically. If your country has the treaty. So that's kind of the thing of like what we're looking at of like gross sale. And then this is net Steam sales. And then I think this is what Steam takes the 30% off. So then you're looking at, okay, from 12K, you go to basically 6K or something like that. And if you do a game of like $4, like Kyoto Anomaly, which I think is a good game, but you can see average price $2.71 before the chargebacks and then gross sales, chargebacks. Yeah, Steam then takes another $1,000 plus from this. It's not much that's left, basically. So that's kind of how it runs to. Steam pay all the taxes and all that except for your country. Yeah. So what you get basically as the developer is you get royalties. At least that's how we file them in Belgium, where we do not have to pay like VAT on top of what Steam pays us, for example, because it's not technically a service that we deliver to Steam. We give the game to Steam and Steam pays you royalties back, which is a little bit different tax-wise, I think. And then that number that goes onto our bank account is what we'll actually get. And then if our company runs a profit for that year, we pay 25% of the profit on taxes. 25 or 30%, I think it depends on like some Belgian stuff as well. I think if you pay like your main like CEO for your company over 65k a year, it goes down a little bit, but you pay more in like taxes anyway then. So yeah. Yeah. With Steam festivals, how similar is your game have to be with the festival? I guess you're meaning about the Steam specific ones. Upcoming Steam events. They've denied me before as well. I'm surprised we're going to be participating in the Hidden Object Festival still, which I guess is starting tomorrow or a little bit after 10 a.m. PDT, which is going to be 2 in the morning Japan time on the 10th. You just read what it says. Like here specifically, we are in it for Kyoto Anomaly, Overtime Anomaly, and Pripyat Zero, because they're like games where something's wrong that players need to identify are eligible. For example, horror games where players have to spot the thing that's wrong with the scene. And we applied for it, and that's it. So yeah, we have 3 games in it, because this is like such a weird thing of like Hidden Object Fest. I was like, yeah, nobody cares about this. It's only like the Where's Waldo style games. But then I read this part and I'm like, fuck it, we'll apply. And then we got accepted like a few months later. It takes quite some time between the appeal process and then when you get the result, I would say. You can enter demos, you can enter Steam store pages. So yeah. Scorpion, we have 17,956 wish lists. It's gone up a little bit still. Ta-da. HOGs are surprisingly big business. Hidden Object games. Gonna play it day 1. I hope you give it a review day 1. That's the important thing. Can you isolate sales from festivals in Steamworks? You can't. However, you can kind of like see... I guess you can look at like... I don't actually think you can see individual discount, but... I think it's the business... If you're a patron, you're a patron, you should be able to see this actually. Some festivals do nothing, some do stuff. I think this was the one for September. Business review September. So here we can see this was we participated in the Hungry Ghost Festival with Kyoto Anomaly and Overtime Anomaly. I don't even remember what the exact thing was, but you can on this graph very clearly see when the festival started and when it ended. So you kind of just have to track like the dates for you, I guess, basically. I think it was from the 4th until the 11th. And this did a lot for us. But there's no like real way to track of like, oh, this game in this festival earned that much. You can see for like Steam Next Fest, the like recap. I can't see it here, I guess. It's somewhere you can see it. Speaking of business reviews, will patrons get the March and April ones as combined ones? What do you mean combined ones? The business review for March is coming out in 6 hours from now. It's scheduled already. It's just it doesn't come out on the 1st of... If the 1st of the month is on a Wednesday, it gets delayed to the next Wednesday because I don't have all of the numbers yet for the business overview on the 1st. Because things like YouTube, they need like 2 days to process before you get the stats. So you're getting your business overview. Don't worry, Gilmahar. It's just going to be a few more hours. No worries. The release app button is so scary. I don't know. it's just there. It's like nothing is stopping me from just clicking this right now. It would be monumentally stupid, don't get me wrong. But yeah. Super Pauku, business overview from Marx in May. We are millionaires, the end. I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen. Fuck it, I submit an appeal. Yeah. If you do a PC reveal in the future, what do you mean? But think of the memes. We're not doing that. Also, I got an email actually right before the stream started that I wanted to look up. Echoes in the storm. This guy's very confident. Oh god, this doesn't look... Okay, no, it doesn't look miserable, I guess. Very confidently sent me an email immediately with the Steamworks bundle link. I'm not sure how much it matters though. If we have two games, Kyoto Anomaly and then this game, that are both already released to do it. So yeah. I don't think so too. Super Pauko, why you don't believe in me? I want you to believe. But yeah, I think it would just be nice to get any money at this point. Good strategy. I don't know. It feels a bit intense. Wow. One game without launch discount. It's an incremental game. Did it just come out? I feel like it just did. Yet another incremental game. Let's go. I'm surprised actually, 35 followers. So this did not get into popular upcoming, I guess. Orbit mine. So yeah, so this is at 700 wish lists and then 757 copies sold. Oh, they've done a lot of... Oh no, this is similar games. I'm very confused. Also, the studio name is Vibe Maker. So do they just... Vibe Code Games? Where did their players come from? Because this is really like dropped out of nowhere. One simple small patch. AI image generation tools were made to create store page artwork. Localization. Okay. So they're true to their name at least. Game is often just off. Yeah, but like in this case, 50 people online, 72 people in the peak. This game out now. It's... So this game has been out for 12 hours. I'm still very surprised because it's very low in wishlist activity as well. I think this game only got released 2 weeks ago as well. Like store page got announced because max history is 24th. And then basically you need to wait 2 weeks until you can release your game on Steam. I think he just put the game live and then immediately was like, let's ship it. This feels weird. Something's off, I feel. Orbit Mine. Do they have like a legendary Reddit post? They have some YouTubers who covered it. And then maybe it converted direct into sales and not wishlists, kind of like Unicycle Pizza Time. Although it's, yeah, 1 day ago. 3 days ago. I'm not sure. How are the followers solo? Yeah. I'm not sure. Anyways, that's the sidetrack of the day. My game has 2.2k wishlist, but only 90 followers. It is strange. I honestly don't really know what the supposed follower ratios are. Guess what is this ratio? 2.2k to 90. And then we're at like 18,000 divided by 750, let's say. It's like 24 wish lists per follower. Is there a general Steam wishlist to follower? No. Usually higher number of followers means higher quality of the game. Yeah, it has to do with where wishlists come from, it seems. Yeah. I'm not sure. How it operates. Chrissy says 10x. Yeah, in our case, it's 24x. Which is also a very low number. I guess, like, technically low. I'm not sure. Who knows? Think it, yeah, because I don't really follow. Next first wishes don't convert well into followers. Like, we still had follower growth at the end of the day. Yeah, this was next fest basically, and then it calmed down. Number 2055 top wish lists. Also 0 fucking streams. I'm actually curious about the other wish lists we have. Wait, give me 1 second. I have no idea how to mute myself. I'm back. Okay. I wanted to look at lifetime wish lists for all. So this is what I was curious about. Our supporter packet or soundtrack have like, I don't know if these are good numbers. I don't think so. 36 wish lists. And then the supporter pack 19 wish lists. Do these convert at the same percentages? I don't know. Who the hell wish lists supporter packs? Marnix looks like he's gonna be eaten by a T-Rex. Who knows? It's dangerous around here. But yeah, I think it's just such a stupidly low number of like the soundtrack and supporter pack in comparison to the full game, because you can actually see it pretty well. Like if you look up M198, you see all of them. And then it's like highlighted as well of like content for this game. You can like make this look bigger. One of them I chose for the soundtrack. Because, oh yeah, the soundtrack is out as well. If people are interested in that. That's not what I wanted to look up. I honestly had no idea what to expect view-wise. So we released the trailer, and then we also released the soundtrack, which is it's just a full game soundtrack, basically. It's currently sitting at a whopping 120 views. But it's like, you know, some people are listening to it. So yeah. Sorry to do this to you, but you're gonna be gym content. Is that better or worse than second screen? It's the thing I always talk about. It's like, I don't mind gym content. Is it a good soundtrack? It is a great soundtrack, I think. I just don't see anyone like listening to this and you're able to lift heavy and hard. That's my hot take. I think you need to be listening to some sort of aggressive music if you want to be able to lift. If it's cardio, I guess so. You can do it. But like, if I pull up like my Spotify gym playlist, it's just like, you know, it's pretty intense, the best song ever, Red Funk in the Sky. Those who know. Seamus, this is your favorite song as well, no? Like, these are the songs that make me lift. I wouldn't be able to lift heavy having to listen to myself with the Skyrim music in the background. More like smartwatch content for me personally. I'd rather have you put me on the smart fridge so I could be there with you. Although I guess it's vertical content. I listen to melancholic music. Who hurt you, Dylan? I guess someone hurt you. But yeah, I'm thinking, okay, it's been 50 minutes of non-stop yapping somehow so far. Which, I mean, we'll take it. Do we work? Or do we procrastinate more? I have something dumb that I maybe want to do. I had to take a little break from game dev because money's coming tight. That's the problem, and I want to like make a video or something at some point about it. Although I don't really know what to say. It's like wishlists don't pay rent, because I think if I remember correctly, you had a really good wishlist count. But as long as that game is not out, the wishlists do not really matter at all. And that's kind of the issue of like, yeah, you can sell your soul to a publisher, but it's not. I'm on my Pomodoro break. So you have 5 minutes, 3 minutes now. How do I check festival appeal status? You just wait for 2 months. I don't think there's much else you can check for it. Oh, I'm running the game. I didn't even notice. Oh, you want to see something cool and totally pointless I did today? I made the credits. And I made it so that it auto scrolls unless you like click on it, and then it goes in again. This is in Dutch. Let me change it to English because I was checking localizations. If you're a patron, it's not too late yet to put your name in this list. Just saying, bmg.yt/patron. So this important thing is implemented. Did we do anything else specific? Like, we did other stuff. This was just the one dumb stuff. Yeah, you can have like 50k wish lists, but if it still takes 1 year of dev time, you can still be working a crappy job. Yeah, and then the problem is you're gonna be working that crappy job thinking, God, if I only was working on my game now, I could have like I'm closer to quitting the crappy job. Because that's kind of, I don't know, I don't want to put words in other people's mouth, but it's like the Loopler guy also is still working like a regular job. And then suddenly he gained like 50,000 wish lists. And it's like, what now? Because there's no like clear, easy answer for that. Because you can't just be like, hey, I'm going to quit my job because the game isn't out yet. You don't have any money. And even if you release the game, it's going to be at least a month until the first payout hits. So that's the downside. We are doing a bundle with, 20,000 wish lists after the next fest. And he's already way past it now. Hey, Furkan. Also, the more wish lists you have. Yeah, that's kind of a video I want to do of like, but I don't know how to structure it and how to make it useful. Of like all of these wish lists, but I don't feel like it's a good game or something like that. I feel like it's a good game, but I'm just like scared is, I guess, the best way to describe it. Guess people did like it. Okay, I don't know how this works. Like, you don't want to fumble the bag. So be like me, get a personal loan. Did you do that? That's just like risky. What's the name of the guy who created your capsule art? You mean this capsule art? I can tell you the guy if you want. Bin 587. Some bags are meant for fumbling. I hope not. Some bags are meant for punching at the end of the day. Talk about normal jobs, back to work, Pauku. Maybe one day you're gonna make the $1 million game as well, and the problem is solved. Punching the bag. Anyways, the guy who made the Steam capsule for MO98 was me. It was Marnix Vance. Because the guy that I commissioned to, or like I wanted to commission a guy because I was so like stuck of like, I don't know what to do for the capsule for this game. And then I reached out to an artist. It was going to be like 500 euros or 550 euros. And then he had like good references, and then he just didn't respond for 6 days. And Next Fest was in like 4 days or something. And then basically I came up with this idea suddenly. I was like, okay, we just take this. And then he came back and he's like, oh, I lost my, oh, thank you. He's like, oh, my appendix had to be removed. And that's it. Seamus, did you listen to Red Fog? Are you a big fan now? I need to take a break as well. I have gotten so much rice. This is crazy. Thank you. The wife who is like, you need to make more money, just fed me. This is dry curry, I think. It's Japanese food. So it's going to become an ASMR show now, I guess. I don't know how I'm going to have to position the microphone. Okay, because I can't find a good capsule, good artist for my capsule art. The one thing that I just want to keep saying is whatever you do, if you need a capsule, is do not work with these guys. No, no, no. Big no, no, no. I wish them nothing but bad fortune, because they are a pain to work with. And I've talked to a lot of other devs. Like last time I said like, hey, these guys are not worth it on stream. Like 3 other developers in our audience came out and were like, yeah, they were miserable to work with and they just ignored everything that I said. So don't do that. The other guy that I wanted to work with, and he did the capsule art for All Hail the Orb, but then he got his appendix burst, was this guy, the one who did All Hail the Orb. That's Dead Pigs, I think. God, that's a Dead Pigs Steam. God damn it. I need to type. Here, this guy. And he has some pretty good... Oh, he also did Shipmatic and Hexagod ones. And he seems to be okay. And then pricing was like, all right, damn, I think he went up in price actually. This was not $700. So I don't know if I would do $700 for Steam capsules at that point. Maybe that's my thing. That color scheme, yeah, the color scheme is miserable. Anyways, it's mukbang time for my food. And it's very nice. I had a... Oh, Weenart. I've heard of it before. Weenart Gunadi. I think he's on our list or something. I think it depends on your style of capsule. I don't think it's him. Steam capsule for client. When art. Capsule for crown part. Okay. Does he not have a decent list? Wait, isn't the crown-bound capsule AI generated? Am I missing something? Or maybe the small capsule or like the logo. Oh no, this is the new capsule. This used to be a different capsule. Okay. Okay, it was. Yeah. Hungry artists. This worked better when it was AI made. Yeah. I looked at Fiverr and there are many people claim no AI. I think another problem with Fiverr that I mentioned recently is that you can't validate anything anymore. I think Fiverr for Steam capsules is just gone. I think there's no point anymore. Because all of them are like, it's like, yeah, what do you mean you did supposedly the art for Crash Bandicoot? These are like such different art styles. And it's like, you just take 9 random Steam capsules or even more. You're like, I did these. You can only see like these Fiverr ones are the ones they've actually done. And every single person does this. And it's like, what do you mean? $12 for mini header capsule, whatever. Or like this guy is like 9 souls did not get their Steam capsule. Or like any of these other ones from a dude on Fiverr charging $9 or $134. Top fan Red Funk for real, no cap. I'm happy that you're happy, Seamus. Because then you look at these capsules and it's like, I still also don't know if they, like Sanabi was done by them. I think there's a lot of like fakery going on now. So it's either AI or it's just fakery. Because we worked with the Red Potion guys, right? I don't know if this is a semi-leak. And I like, their art was okay. It just wasn't... there was no communication. I just one time... Also, this is called like Boombi. This is not Boombi. I think it's this one, store capsule main or library header. It's like, the art is okay, especially the main one. The logo, I was like, I had zero say about the logo. I just got the logo and I was like, here you go, sir, please pay now. And I just paid them to be done with that because this was like close enough to what we wanted. You can submit your games through the link in the chat that happens when you do ! Submit. Because this one was 400 euros with zero communication. And it just wasn't good. I think our next capsule I'm gonna be making ourselves for the game after William's making. Most of the capsules I've done ourselves at this point. Approximately 11 days. So if we go like overtime anomalies capsule I did, my virtual friend I did. Like I think these capsules are like decent. Kyoto anomaly I'm not super happy with. But it's like, it's fine. I think the My Virtual Friend capsule is probably the best one I've made myself. Until maybe the MO98 one. I really like the capsule for My Virtual Friend. I like how your capsules follow a consistent formula. That's how It's simple. It's like our trailers also follow a consistent formula, but it makes it easier. Also, the game dev classifieds is just miserable. Also, don't use that subreddit. I don't know if it's bots or stupid people, but they're not good on there. And it's just so much spam. It makes me want to cry. I posted on there as well, and I was like, yeah, we're not actually doing this. Pripyat Zero Capsule, I think we need to rework as well. Once I get around to that. Pripyat Zero, I think current goal is to release for the Scream Fest. Where I do actually want to release this game still, because we're like over halfway there. It's just we were such a creative block, and it just wasn't also financially smart for us to keep working on it. I think if we can find like some good monster, we can bring back some appeal, or maybe go back to the drawing board a little bit. I think the core mechanic of Exit 8 but bicycle can still work. How do you come up with a capsule for a more UI heavy game? I'm not sure what kind of game you're talking about exactly, because like MO98 is, I would say, a UI heavy game. Look at this. There's nothing but UI. Adding sometimes capsules are more about the fantasy of the game than about the actual game as well. As in, like, you need to explain the genre and the end goal more than like showing the characters or whatever. Usually they kind of coincide, but it's not required. Where would you search for a good artist? There's a different resolution for your Steam page. It's not 1 to 2K. You don't have a Steam page, right, Kane? I think in your case, you may want to try out with just making your Steam capsule in Unreal. That's actually what I'm planning on doing for our next game. Having like one Unity scene and then like setting up the cameras to just have like basically doing the editing in engine. We did it for MO98 as well. I think it's literally just a prefab Steam capsule. I think I can just drag this in. I think I need to drag this under the canvas. And then why is it so zoomed in? Oh. So what I did is I literally just did this and then image behind it, put it to green. This is how I worked on the Steam capsule. And then this is like for the supporter pack, I just swapped out the sprites. And then I exported this whole thing. If I go to like game, I have the CRT lines in it as well. It's very good. What do you mean I'm talking? You want to take over while I just eat or what?
I can take it, your brain.
No, I'm eating. It's very good.
Someone said like you look at the wife and then smile, but like you look backwards like.
Yeah, the chat gets no attention. The wife is next to me, guys. I'm not actually insane. So yeah. What do you think about fake OS games? I'm in a festival with them. That's what I know. Heaven does not respond. I think it's a common trend to have like computer screens in your capsule for the fake OS games. It's also execute is kind of different. But they have a bundle. The one with Dystopian Win 98 incremental. Yeah, like Face Miner also has a computer on like their Steam Capsule, and then the Windows 98 style. She was not like... It's called the Butler Cafe, Seamus. If that would be the case. Not a maid cafe. I think not every in-capsule...
You need to tell them the media to meet up at the maid cafe.
Yeah, okay. That's what I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. 3D render in Blender. Yeah. I mean, the capsule for like overtime anomaly was done just also in game. I mean, it's not like amazing, I guess. And then the logo I made in Photoshop just to add like the scan lines. Where just having like a green screen scene can do a lot for your game if you need like some assets. Dolls made here. Oh, this looks a lot better actually as a capsule. This is very nice. It used to be honestly not that great. I remember. Yeah. Chrissy always says don't make a screenshot. On the other hand, sometimes, you know, you don't have $1,000 to spend. And you need to be creative. Because for my virtual friend, it's basically screenshots. I mean, it's not 3D. But like the sprite of like the girl is literally just her in front of a green screen in my Unity scene with the wave animation. And yeah, the window was also just a screenshot in the background. Can I post an Imgur link in chat? Not in this one, but if you send it on Discord somewhere, I can show it. If you put it in like showcase, maybe. Yeah, Fears to Fathom as well. Like, I think horror games definitely can get around the high quality capsules a lot more. I mean, of course, they still help, but... A related question. Oh, yeah, I saw this earlier. The semi-management games like Plague Inc. I think it's just a little bit... I don't know if it's niche. The Lost Overlords. This looks really solid. This is done in engine. I think it looks very nice. I don't think you need to spend another 1,000 on the capsule artist. This is very much what I mean with like, it should sell the vibe and the fantasy. And this 100% does that. It doesn't matter what the genre is. It doesn't get communicated in this case, but the fantasy is stronger than the genre. Will just woke up from a 1.5 year induced coma. Did you guys cancel Guild Architect? We did 1.5 years ago. The reason was that the game loop wasn't fun and it was going to take so much more time to make the game complete that we were just like, we can't do this. We need money. That's why I made Unicycle Pizza Time. I think one worry is that Steam would deny these because part of the O is going to get covered by the small capsule thing. You know, like if you look up remember 98, like these like small banners, like in this case I have it. That's like Twisted Tower. Or like here, you see like how this has like the purple. If this covers your text, you will have to resubmit. Hey, Leginger Dev, I actually don't know your name. I feel like you told me once, but I forgot. I'm sorry. Jump in and say hello. Balancing my game at the moment is a metric fuck ton of work because of all the ducks I added. Jordan. Okay. Makes sense. You seem like a Jordan to me. I feel like you've told me before. Otherwise, I wouldn't say that. Do we have... I'm not sure what you're talking about. Lion Arts. I feel like this is the good readability and it's not pixel art. So yeah. Do we have other fun facts to share? Do we have more wish lists? We did get a little bit more. I saw the bundle thing as well. Let me actually check. But he said that it wasn't really a good fit. I think if we do the bundle, it should literally just be like a one-day bundle of like, you can get it all on launch and that's it. That's also maybe not the smartest thing. Not all releases. Popular new releases. Oh, fuck, not popular new releases. I need popular upcoming. Wheat Supermarket Simulator. Are you nervous with your M1ID release? I just want it to be over with at this point. Like, the game is also mainly done. William is kind of moving on. Heart and Hamlet, yeah. Yeah, like Chipmatic is somewhat an incremental game. I'm actually not sure. Incremental factory game. This is just so different once again that I don't know like how much the bundles make sense. Or he was also like, this is more of an automation game. Will there be a virus enemy in M198 that deletes files? No. But there is a funny Easter egg. I don't know. I can showcase it. Maybe I can showcase it. Do you have plan for next game? We do. We've decided already. I was working on the game design a bit earlier today. But we're not saying it here. So this is one of my favorite things. So Norman can give you this fluff line. Pressing Alt plus F4 gives you extra money. Try it. I'm gonna spill the sausage. We captured that. We save the game. Then we shut down the game. And then the next time you start the game, you get a custom like text. You get $1 and you unlock an achievement to make up for your troubles, basically. The next game will be also an incremental game. Kind of like M198, kind of not. Hey, William. Nice to see you here as well. I fixed the bug, the one that you told me of, like, I just moved this thing into the null check. So you don't need to change it again. I love consider doing something similar if I have the time. Think you'll hit 25k wish lists? I hope so. Colony recovers. I don't know what happened. Nobody's claiming the keys. Nobody. Hey, Aikawa. Thanks for the Patreon sub earlier as well, by the way. 3D incremental? Kinda yes, kinda no. It's like, is MO98 a 3D incremental because of how like we're gonna have like the 3D elements. I don't have it open. As like, you know, you have like this dashboard. This dashboard is 3D, kind of, this idea. But most of the game is still UI first. And I think that's going to stay the same. So yeah, I think at current momentum and the amount of time we have left, because remember Gulmahar? We also have Popular coming for a weekend, which hopefully is going to get some more few thousand wish lists. Yeah. But we shouldn't spoil too much, William. Tomorrow as well. Oh, William, do you want to schedule it? I can schedule it for you now if you want. Let me know what the thought is. You think incremental plus horror could work? It already has worked. Have you ever heard about Horror Plant? Is it with one? Oh, it's Horripilot. I always thought it was Horriplant. Am I stupid? Feel free to schedule it. Yeah, but at what time, my dude? I'm gonna schedule it at 3 in the morning your time if you're not careful. This is an incremental horror game. And it performed very well. 1,700 reviews. I can't, like 10 a.m. or something. What time is it there now? 1 p.m. So 10 a.m. would be 5 p.m. my time. I'm gonna send you a timestamp. Tell me if this is a good time. Ah, fuck. Wrong formatting. And it's gonna be for tomorrow. This one. Incremental 3D horror and PSX. Yeah. Maybe. So William is gonna do a pretty chill stream tomorrow. I'll just schedule it. Where, you know how like I did the live stream? By the way, is there a test I can do for the purple wedge? Yeah, are you not using the Steam templates? So if you go to just like, Steam has like templates for you. Steam Capsule guidelines. I don't know, graphical assets here, this one. You can download templates. I assume you're using those. And if you use those, Steam, store page assets, store capsule, small, they included in it. Could an incremental game have first-person task completer? Yeah, there's like some incremental games where you chop wood in first person. Also, Berry is an incremental first-person game. Berry. Which is also like semi-horror. Not PSX, but still. Yeah. So here, in your Photoshop, you have this thing, template turn off. So you can just turn this at top. No, not this. Actually here, this one. So you can see here, if you enable or disable it, you can see how it would look with the different like banners. Can Forager be considered an incremental game? I don't know, maybe. So this technically wouldn't pause. Now I'm gonna give you an unethical life pro tip. You can just submit this, and then after you got approved, make it this. I did see how Retro Rewind did, and those guys have generational wealth now, which is very nice. I just created the image myself, yeah. So yeah, you can use those Steam templates. Anyways, we're going to plan another stream. This one is going to be hosted. Staying and improving. Game, get it ready for launch. Basically, William needs to playtest the game. I think he's been procrastinating it. So he just is like, I'm going to live stream it, so I can't procrastinate it anymore, and I just have to do it. Which is going to go live. It's not going to be me. I'm sorry. It's going to be William at 5 p.m. Japan time. So he's going to be there tomorrow. It's not going to be me. Hyper Demon went incredibly hard with their camera projection. Is it the Minecraft like? Oh, no. I don't know what... Oh, yeah. This is like crazy. I know this. Body doubling stream. Who knows? Are incrementals very solid meta? I think it depends the style of incremental. There's also incremental games that didn't perform well. Also, what is this capsule? Did these guys unironically have... This is F tier capsule. I don't fully understand what the point is. Steam is doing this thing where once a day there's like a game at 100% discount. What do you mean this game was priced at 16 euros? Also the Steam review, SteamDB rating, which includes like so this one only is paid reviews. These are free to play reviews. People are brutal about this game. The capsule is asked, how do these games honestly get the 100% discounts? I don't know. Where you see like it got negative reviews upon launch, and then it released that it's still negative. I don't get this. Man, I got this for free. I spent 6 minutes before I decided this isn't worth $1, let alone 16. How is this game allowed to be a game? Hell nah, free, and it's so expensive. It's gonna be one of the worst free games I've ever played. I don't know how this works. Like, I think the idea this is like Synthi slop. Is this just like money laundering? Because this also had the 100% discount at some point. Steam is doing some weird stuff sometimes, I feel. So yeah. I wanted to say something about incremental games, right? I think if you make a node buster, like, yeah, it's not gonna work. But I think that's also the most basic advice at this point. Of like, you know, there's this viewer game. And I keep pulling this in. Oh, it actually came out. Okay, seems to have still done okay. Pedal by pedal. The launch was already a few weeks ago. Oh, it was 18th of March. So they were part of the Steam Next Fest as well. And this is very much like Notebuster-like, of like drop, 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 short loop, skill tree reset. 34 reviews for a $6 game. Like, I think they still made some money out of it. Maybe not like crazy. But like, I wouldn't suggest you to make these styles of games anymore. Yeah, gross revenue about 10K. Because I think this is just so incredibly hard to market. Has Loot Loop come out yet? Not yet. Oh, this is coming out soon as well. This was actually a game that I was considering at some point as well. Art styles cute. Yeah. There are a lot of those styles of games though. I think also if you just look up a game about, there's so many games called like a game about mining rocks, going up, dodging balls. Are there like... Oh yeah, this is another viewer game. None of these seem to be out yet. A game about cutting a tree. Is this this one came out before. Looks questionable. There's so many basically. But yeah, I mean, they all still get like decent followers as well. My dev cycle is so garbage. I feel like paying attention to metas is just not gonna help me. You just start on the game that was like popular 7 years ago, and by the time you get to it, it's gonna become meta again. Like the next one is gonna be like the vampire crawlers. Seems to be like maybe a new potential meta because it performed very well and people didn't expect it, but I don't know. It's kind of it's not my genre, at least. I don't think I want to try making this no matter what, because it's just something I have zero experience with, but it performed really well. Oh, it's coming out very soon as well for $10. Hello, vampire crawlers. There's no gameplay, but includes the price release. Oh, they have a price announcement trailer.
On call.
Why does their logo look like the little logo? I don't want shopping. I want images. What is this trailer? I want to see this on YouTube.
Tons of the games. From April 21st, Turbo Turn game with the vampires. 9 money 99. Turbo Turn game with the no vampires. Still 9.99. Card game on a gaming console.
What the fuck am I watching?
9 plus the price of the console. Since 2021, edible vampire repeller. 2 sacks of coins. Floor chicken. A friendly headbutt. Only when crawling. A stroll in the average Italian countryside. No speechy. A hammer. 300,000 euro. Stop buying drugs. Buy a vampire.
Stop buying drugs, buy vampire survivors. Probably one of the best ads in a long time. Hey, just a random stranger one. Coming to mobile in 2026 later. Oh, this is a genius reference to Pickle, an Italian parody of the Little Supermarket. So Pickle sure is a way to announce the release date. Yeah, this is gonna be some of the most deranged shit I've seen in a while. It's kind of like the drug dealer favela. What's the Pickle ad? Can I see Pickle ad? No, this is different.
On call.
The way he says it as well.
On call.
Stop buying drugs, just buy my game. 70,000 views. Let's go for a price announcement. No Split Interactive. What about Planet Smith? I don't know what you mean. Thought it was an ad. Yeah, I have YouTube Premium, so there shouldn't be any ads. Platform restrictions. Reprice our stuff depending on protection value. Yeah, control support, whatever. So yeah, what are we doing? Here. What is Planet Smith? This is like a Minecraft like. Or the EverQuest? Everwind. Did Everwind come out? It did come out. What's the early access thank you gift? Oh, I guess it's a DLC you download. And they're gonna disable the DLC the moment that the game comes out. This is like those videos of like recreating Minecraft in C++ in 7 days, or like in Vulkan, is what this looks like. Whereas this looks more like an actual game. The quality is very different. But I mean, people really like the Minecraft. Like, what's the... There's like this other Minecraft like that came out by this publisher. Is it Mama Sleeping Angels? Or was it another game? It was kind of like Minecraft, but like horror vibes. I think it was this one, right? They had the screenshot with the big spider. I don't know if it was this one, actually. Is it a round game? The Planet Smith? Maybe? Oh, if you zoom out far enough, I guess. I think Hytale is not on Steam, right? I think they had like their whole drama about it, yeah. Lucid Blocks. I think that's the one. Yeah. Okay. This was the game I was thinking about. Which is just like LSD Minecraft. Also performed. Really solid. Voxel Sandbox, Dynamic Lights. Yeah. Should we work for 20 minutes? The people yearn for the Y2K paper doll hands. I feel like skilled artist can make weird shit. Yeah. I think if you're a skilled artist, also like, you know, stuff like Don't Stop, Girly Pop. It's like, you know, how the hell do you even begin coming up with these art styles? I don't know. I would never be able to recreate this, I feel. And this is also a quality game. I'm saying this out of jealousy. Well, thank you for being so honest with the class. Well. I have one small dumb thing actually that I want to fix in the game that I noticed earlier. This OK button needs to be made so that it auto scales. Preferred width 100. So if I make this like a longer word, you see that it doesn't scale. I think I have to just put a content size fitter on here. Then vertical fit, a horizontal fit, preferred size. But now the alignment is fucked. Because I think this needs to get a horizontal layout group. Middle center. Why does this not take up full space? Comfort, expand, height, width. No, okay. Give this some padding. Left and right. So now if we make this a short text again. Perfect. I guess that was a very easy fix. Yeah, easy. Because I was running into this problem. Let me just apply this to the prefab. God, I think this... Planet raise 36... Oh, 316 or 36k. I'm not sure how much. 36k is not that much anymore. I feel. Round World Survival Sandbox. Oh, it still has a lot of time. This is like very recent. It's very early. Oh, it's a Kiwi. Don't you want to learn UI Toolkit? No. I think I would rather learn Godot than learn UI Toolkit. I'm being dead ass with you right now. Or maybe Unreal. Maybe not. This did not solve my problem. Oh, it doesn't update on refresh. This is a small edge case. Do I worry about the edge case? It seems to only be an... Oh. Now it seems to be working without problem. Let's play the game in Thai. Because nothing is more cursed than playing this game in Thai. William didn't fix one of the things he was supposed to fix. How dare he? This looks so incredibly cursed. This looks like Norman hacked my PC. This is just what people speak. Oh, this does not get localized. I seem to have forgotten some stuff. Give me a second. I want to fix this. Localization editor window. I think I know why this is. System. Configure smart strings. Should be easy fix. Which is the preferred style of fixes. Okay. Still achievement title. Maybe it's just because it's an older one. Operation title. Why do they not get loaded? I had this problem before once where the smart strings don't get persist. Oh, I think maybe now they will. One of my exes at uni was Thai and I couldn't wrap my head around the writing at all. Yeah, it's probably in the tier list of most miserable languages to learn. I think it's pretty high up in the tier list. Still, I think it's a fucking Unity problem. It, for some reason, does not want to persist the smart strings the moment that I run the game. Java is a bit curly. Are you talking about like the X or like old country, or are you talking about the programming language? It's still not, it's gonna be gone again. They're still not fucking smart strings. Why? Why? Localization is weird. So much of a hassle using an engine, but when it comes to using something simple like Railip, you can like localization in 100 lines. I'm not the biggest fan of the Unity's localization. I think I2 localize is a very neat and nice way to implement it. I think it's just a fight that I will not win ever with William. It has quirks. Part of the quirks are also because of this custom editor window that he wants to rewrite for our next game. So it should solve some problems, I hope. This is making me go slightly mental, though. The fact that it doesn't get persisted, because that is just a problem. I'm in a class of my own. It's time for me to go to the bed now. It's getting late, Tim. But yeah. Anyways, I'm happy I fixed this small thing. We have a lot of small things to fix. I think localization-wise, because I implemented it later or like earlier today, And then I wanted to test it, and then game just did not want to run. It's kind of the benefit of knowing everything. Like, I can play this game in any language, and it's like, I know where every button is. This did not get updated. This is still Thai. Why is this still Thai? I know why. This only gets set once upon initial load. Okay. You know what time it is, guys? Where the hell is someone 4 hours east of East Asia? It's called New Zealand. Don't save. Hashtag. Oh, I have an odds and ends slower. Main menu, studios, empty save, localization. Doesn't get updated on language change. Do we have other problems? I think it's fine. Let's make you speak French. Enfin, à droite se trouvant vos statistiques. Et vous informant sur l'état du jeu et surtout sur vos joueurs et votre argent. Thank you. Suivant. C'est tout. Almost everything is north of us. What do you mean north? Yeah, I mean also everything is east of you, west of you. Okay, so now it does work. Huh. But not everything. Oh, this is still Thai. I think it just persists the old ones. I'm gonna hope they persist the old ones, and this is just a temporary problem. We deploy the hotfix. You didn't go with local currencies. I considered it. I genuinely did. It's just not worth it. Especially for like this style of game. Next game will be in a non-US currency. Because also like lore-wise, you're based in the US because you're Blizzard. So that's why we don't localize currencies. What should happen? But I think it's based actually on computer locale. Yeah, it's computer locale. It's not going to be the language you select. The way the numbers are displayed is like based on your Windows configuration. So that's why it's commas for me, because I'm on like a European style or something like that. I don't know that. Yeah. Also, like currencies, it's just a mess in like scaling, because if this is Japanese yen, suddenly everything is like 3 digits longer. It's that game looks like that YouTuber game Execution. Hi Llama, you must be new here. One, it's called Execute. I also like how Payne Robinson is now referred to as that YouTuber game. But yeah, this was the game that inspired me to make it. Thanks for the follow as well, G1 Mufasa. Where I saw this, I feel like he updated his screenshots. I don't know. I saw this and then I thought about like, hey, how do we make an actual game with this? And I think at this point, we have shifted quite far in terms of like how we work. But we're doing a bundle with the guy. Oh, this is still... Oh no, this is actually fine. Wait. I think this is not intended behavior. Can hide tutorial Norman if Norman's disabled. He won't show up anymore. Okay. Isn't there like the like one comedy movie, Major Pain, or something like that? Oh, how am I writing? It's with a J. Yeah, this one. This is the only pain that I can think of. Max Payne. But that is Max is his first name, Payne last name. Norman should give us life lessons like Clippy. He actually gives more game tips now instead of like random stuff to make him a little bit more useful as well. Like, oh, you can change windows using the number keys and things like that. Yeah, I feel like the... So yeah, the system locks do not get localized. I think this is fine. This is such a stupid edge case that nobody is really going to be changing their language mid-game, I would hope. Also, why are we at 15% hype? Oh, I think we just have too many bugs. I think we can recover though. De ontwikkelaars danken dir voor spelen. The developers are thank you. Or thank you for playing. Nobody will challenge your language mid-game. It's not like it breaks it. It's just weird behavior that I hope that not too many people will actually try. Can you customize Norman? Hahaha. You can. This is the supporter edition. This is if you release first game. We need to add more customization. Right now there's 4 skins. Also, don't mind that the preview images don't work. Here. I can even, let me not keep it in German. You can customize your ammo. The tutorial overrode it. I need to fix this first. Oh, it overrode and deleted it. It gave like a little hint of like what you can do in terms of customization. This is the favorite thing. You can have a cheese cursor with cursor trail effects. And then you can play Bomb Duster. This has to be one. Oof, 3. Thanks for the videos, by the way, helping us out with the Valley of Despair. No worries. You can force a normal line by selecting normal in hierarchy. It's fine, don't worry, William, but thanks for letting me know. Fuck. I genuinely am the worst Bomb Duster player you guys have ever seen. I can tell you that much. So this is 2, so this should be safe. This is 3. This is 2, so this has to be 1, which marks this one as safe. I hear you like games. We can sit down and talk about your pain points. It's just the fact that if I press configure smart strings, it doesn't work. 1, 2, 2. Also, I realize I cannot like exit or my state is fucked, I think. I think it gets reset, right? If I fix it. When I retire, I just want to stand in a garden all day. That must be an easy life. Oh no, it saves the state. Nice. So I have 5 more bombs. Okay, so this is here, these 3. This one has 2, this one has 1. Both of these have 2, 2, 2. So this has to be a bomb. This is 1. So this... Fuck, this isn't safe. Okay. William, tomorrow when you do the playtest stream, let's not get too distracted by just playing Bomb Duster for an entire hour. Oh, God, it even goes up to 5. This is miserable. Who wants this? We should, William, should we do 3 achievements? No, it's too evil. No, we can do non-Steam achievements, maybe, for like beating the 3 different kinds of Bomb Duster, the 3 different difficulties. You only get the achievement if you beat any of the 3, like the Steam achievements. But you can unlock like extra skins or something depending on the stage that you clear. I think we can do something like that. The whole game is actually just to ramp the Bomb Duster. Yeah, the game is just the excuse for making Bomb Duster. Sounds doable, not at all achievements. Yeah, I think we definitely want to have more milestones that are not Steam achievements. And I don't want to be the satanic person who ties a Steam achievement to beating Bomb Duster on expert difficulty. I think if you do that, you deserve to be sent to North Korea for a vacation. Because I would rage quit. But like if it's like beating the easy one, I think that's a fair requirement. But yeah, I think we definitely want to have some more milestones. Non-Steam achievement is the best. Yeah. Because that's like the thing we want to have, like also some of these wallpapers like are a little bit wonky because I haven't touched them in a while. I still think this is such a beautiful wallpaper. Annoyed the gnome guy. Gonna head out and get some sun while touching grass. Enjoy touching grass, William. I don't think we're gonna stay alive for too much longer either. We were considering at some point to have it so you could like pet him, like my virtual friend. The problem is for like raycasting, this is a render texture. And then it was like not worth it to like track where on the render texture we're touching and whatever. So yeah. I still like the getting annoyed by me. You can disable me in the settings. So like these are stuff that we were like, yeah, maybe we should add this. So like if I put this to like Russian, it does get translated. It seems like Russian. It's readable. That's like the problem. Not every font in like different languages is like perfect to reproduce basically. Okay, we can fix this game. We're gonna do like the biggest boost you guys have ever seen once I clear these bugs. Keep an eye on this graph. The one where my cheese is on. The like fate was also so dumb. Is it deployed? Huh. I guess it didn't have the impact I was hoping for. I think I need to do more debugging. Okay, let's try this again. Norman will not get his own horror movie or game. We have no more player growth. Did we just like reach the end? Gear in glory. I don't know. Anyways, I'm feeling pretty confident in the game, I would say still. There's some stuff. William will probably find some stuff as well. I'm gonna just send these to him. Hey, Gooder Games. Okay, he got my odds and ends. Okay. So, yeah, YouTube. Oh, it's the scheduled live stream. Yeah. So, yeah, I feel like those are the main things for today. I don't think anything else specific has happened. Did we cross 18k wish lists? No, Steam has not updated yet. Looking forward to play MO98. Looks good. I hope so, G1 Mufasa. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. You hope for the best, of course. But you also need to prepare for the worst. And I think I'm a little bit too stuck in the prepare for the worst aspect right now. But I'm very happy that only 11 days and 22 hours from now, it is going to be not over, because there's still going to be like development. But I think we've perfectly timed this game, basically. It's in like how much time we needed. Where we had something similar for unicycle, no, not unicycle beats time. What was it? Oh, Kyoto Anomaly, where we also didn't really have much to do anymore the 2 weeks before the game actually came out. And that's kind of the case now as well. We can still do small stuff. I still want to do more content creator outreach. I still want to do like some stuff. But yeah, I really hope we get more content creators to cover the game. We sent them the full game. But I don't know. So far, nobody really new has covered the game. Bite Me Games is still by far the biggest content creator who has played the game. Because I'm just like looking through the list. Like this guy at 12k views is pretty good. It's the older version. Yeah, but also like, you know, I like to read like the comments. People do seem to like the appeal still in general, so I'm happy. It seems like my trailer template also isn't a perfect match because they have a gradient from the bottom that I don't do. So yeah, I just need Idle Cup to make a video about it. I reached out to him with the next fest. He just left me on red, unfortunately. So maybe he covers us at some point. Send it to Real Civil Engineer, already done. So I've done that. This doesn't mean that they're gonna claim the key or whatever. That's a big thing of like, oh, just send it to someone. That's the easy part. Getting them to play it, it's kind of nothing specifically that I can do about that. So yeah, you can always turn the UPT level for paid TLC. Thomas Brush does not fuck with us. I can tell you that. So yeah, YouTubers are famously known to check their business emails. I mean, some of them are. I don't really know what I'm like needing or expecting or whatever. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap things up. I want to spend a little bit of time with the wife because she can't hear me now. She started her job last week, and now she's like gone from 7 in the morning until 6 in the evening, and it's now 9 in the evening. So I want to spend some time with her still while it's possible. So everybody, thank you very much for watching. There's going to be another live stream tomorrow. It's not going to be me. It's going to be William. It's going to be just more MO98 stuff. If you want to watch it, feel free to watch it. If you don't want to watch it, that's fine as well, I guess. But yeah, You need to change your Thomas's. Thomas gets Thomas Stewart to play it, and then Thomas Stewart gets Thomas. Yeah, we'll see. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. For the Patreon homies, as again, monthly business overview is coming out tonight, or like, well, in 5 hours or something from now. So yeah, what time? It's gonna be 2 hours earlier than when this stream was. You can see it; it's already scheduled, so you should be fine. That's all I need to say for today. See you guys in the next one. Bye.